What's that you say? The fish can hear everything? So I can't fish and be loud? Huh. Wonder why that is. Well, I'll tell you why that is. Fish can hear everything, believe it or not. And I will be explaining that with a drawing that I made. I am not the best artist in the world, but you'll get the point. Well, here's the picture. Yes, this is a fish. Please excuse my poor drawing abilities. But this black line right here represents the lateral line, which is in fish. And what the lateral line does is it senses all the vibrations in the water and it helps them detect prey. It's kind of like their ears, but they can't hear anything, I don't think. They just sense the vibrations in the water, and that's what cues them to strike or run away and different things. Well, swim away. Fish can't run. It's what cues them to swim away and different things like that. So if you're out and running around the pond, making a bunch of noise, driving your big loud truck or anything right next to the pond, that's going to put vibrations into the ground and into the water, and that's going to scare the fish. A lot of people don't know this, but sound travels a lot faster inside water than it does on land. And so that means the fish are going to know you're there and they're going to be spooked. It's like if somebody came up behind me right now and just kind of grabbed my shoulders, I'd jump. That's what happens with the fish. They don't want to eat because they're scared. And that can be kind of an issue when you're wanting to catch the fish, because you rely on them wanting to eat so you can catch them. Another thing is, fish are always looking up. You can see my little arrow coming from its eye. Yeah, fish are always looking up to find their prey. Believe it or not, the fish, they're in the water, they're in the water column, they're looking up to see if anything's coming right in front of their face, so they can just swim up and grab it. And so that's another reason why you really got to be careful if you're fishing places that are not fished a lot, and you've got to really sneak up on the pond or the lake or whatever you're fishing, and just really sneak up on it and be as quiet as you can until you start catching them. So yeah, that's about it for that. If you're out on a boat and you are making a lot of noise, like stomping on the bottom of the boat or dropping something heavy, that sound is going to travel straight through the boat and into the water and spook the fish. I am the guy who's just like, shut up, fish can hear everything, man. I've got some logic to back me up. Computer just turned off. Cool. But dang it, I distracted myself. Yeah, there's some reasoning behind why I say the fish can hear everything. I've noticed this. If you're talking a whole lot, you're not going to be catching as much fish as if you're quiet and different things like that. You're just going to be quiet and sitting there and fishing, and you're going to have more focus on what you're doing, and you're going to be catching more fish because you're focused and you're not worrying about talking, and you're going to be catching fish because you're not talking or stomping around, different things like that, and you're going to be catching fish. So fish can hear everything, and if you don't believe that, you're crazy. Because it all comes back to fish are always looking up, and they've got the lateral line which senses vibrations. So my voice, if I'm sitting right here and the water's right next to me, yeah, my voice isn't going to travel as much, but if I'm starting to yell and laugh and different things like that, it's going to get transferred into the water and the fish are going to hear it. And fish are prey to every animal. Well, predator, I guess. But when they sense danger, they're going to go away from the danger. They're not going to come towards it. And so that's probably why you're not going to catch fish if you're loud. It happens, though. You will catch fish if you're loud, if you're doing something right. But just be quiet. That's what fishing's about. It's about listening to the wildlife and just enjoying the outdoors, not worrying about, hey, what are you doing on Friday night? Or like, yeah, she's so hot, and different things like that. No. It's about catching fish. So, save those conversations for the car ride back home. So yeah, that's about it. Wrapping things up, Fish hear everything. They're always looking up, so be careful. Don't scare the fish when you're in a boat by dropping things. You're going to scare them and then make them not bite. So I am the Kansas Fisherman. I have an Instagram and a Twitter. My Instagram is Kansas_fisherman and my Twitter is KS_fisherman. I hope this video helped you guys out with your fishing problems and troubles and different things like that. Or if you just randomly clicked on this, oh, the fish can hear everything, I want to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, I hope this helped you out and helped you understand why some people are just like, you got to be quiet when you're fishing or you're not going to catch fish. So I want you guys to remember, keep your lines wet.